So this is pretty much the end of this is pretty much the end of a lot of the talking points. I gotta give it to YouTube. I gotta give it to them. A lot of channels about to go bye-bye. All y'all purge channels, all y'all beef channels, all y'all MGTOW, Manosphere, Red Pill, any kind of, pretty much all y'all, majority of y'all black channels are gone. I'm speaking, I gotta talk to the black people. Probably my channel too. All about to get demonetized. It's all gone, y'all. Like, game over. They found a way to get y'all out of here. What's going on? Shout out to you, Craig. What's going on? Shout out to the two brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to have a conversation on this one. Because if you are, you still have time. Somewhat, you still got time. If you're an old channel, listen, I've already made peace. Buddy. I got my beer. I'm ready. I'm riding out this apocalypse, this purge. I'm riding this one to the end. All y'all Manosphere channels telling all that swearing and cursing and saying how women need to be in their place and all that stuff. All y'all women channels saying some derogatory stuff and cursing and being ratchet and all them beef channels. You know y'all seasoning beef. Oh yes. All y'all rumbles and everything y'all love. What makes what they make the Source Awards so it's going. Y'all done. I know y'all think y'all staying, but y'all out of here. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. The white man, don't worry, he going to, that MAGA wearing, wearing the red hat and talking all that crazy patriotic stuff. Oh, they got his number 2. And what are y'all gonna say? You can't do that on YouTube. This is the free public platform. No, this is their platform. This is their platform. I'm at peace. A lot of gamer channels, they don't got nothing to do with y'all talking points, have already started getting demonetized. Gamer channels that deal with video games. Y'all need to really go read that policy, man. They played the ultimate chess game. And they won. There's no way I can go back. There's no way I can go back and go like undo all the. I'm not doing it. I'm not, bro. I'm good. I grab me a beer and say, "You won. You won. Congratulations, you two. You won." All y'all who like getting on saying, "Let's talk about single mother." All y'all the baby mama terrorist channels. Yep. Fresh and fit. Oh, you getting demonetized. Andrew Tate just got banned off of YouTube. I don't even know if he gonna make it back to the radio of the world. The pro-black channels, YouTube done with all of y'all. They done with y'all. Y'all, man, I hear about that. Okay. Well, look at y'all channel. Look at your talking points. Look at your radicalization. YouTube don't want y'all. And see, that's the problem with a lot of people. Y'all think that everybody has to accept your pathological ideology to get around. What's going on, y'all? I mean, okay, business, you have time. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are just now getting to 1,000, you have less than 200 videos, you may have some time to fix some of your stuff. I don't know, delete them, get rid of them if you want to. All the swearing, all the obscene gestures and stuff. And I know some of y'all, I ain't never heard of that BMT. Okay, you better see why. You better see why a lot of the Caucasian nation is freaking out. Now they're trying to figure out, hey, I gotta get out of here. Hi, we're Grifter and just come back talking about new topic. Seeking my credit. No, it won't work. Because see, they done already taken the scope of a lot of talking points. Like I mean, I did conservative talk, and it got pretty bad. I probably would say right now, like you're gonna hear something like they already got like if you had like remember when they had the people who were doing the theory channels on flat Earth and other kind of stuff and aliens also. We notice they're all gone. They're gone. They purged them out. They got rid of all the survival channels. Majority of all the gun channels are gone. Let it be a channel talking about that of your ideologies of gender. You have to say, this is my opinion. You can't even talk about that of medical. Listen, I told y'all. Y'all about to go. This is not, listen. No, y'all going. Unless you doing little videos with, hey, this is my daughter, Savannah, and we're going to take cashews and stuff them in our mouth and make funny noises and spit them out. Unless you're doing stuff like that, you're going. No. You better do like K business and talk about finance. YouTube didn't expect to get this big. Then when y'all talk about, y'all understand, when you start going mainstream and you start going into the main light, you start wanting to have access to the main broadest section of life where people can see you and put their hands on you, you get noticed. You do. Yeah, we knew this day would come. Y'all have to understand, YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate business. YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. You think that they want y'all as a representation with the stuff you say on their brand, on their servers, in their backyard, or in their house, in their kitchen? And we had to understand that this is every other nation, every other country has already done it with their internet. You don't just say or do whatever you want, think you're gonna just eventually just keep on going with it. No. Yes, 97% of those guys are dead. Yeah. They're out. Like y'all, I don't get there's no getting out of this, y'all. Y'all will see at first, y'all remember Google Hangout when they were doing Google Hangout, they weren't expecting y'all to be on here doing and running panels the way y'all running them, having all kind of beefs and hey, we're gonna call you up and then we're gonna talk about this and that. Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about my drug addiction. No. They're gonna be like, yo, you should have talked to that of a medical person. You don't need to talk to me about that. A lot of people doing all that doxing, all that crazy stuff. Bye. Profanity, obscene gestures, talking points. Bye. Your channel will be getting demonetized. It will be getting stripped, and it possibly can be kicked off of YouTube. And as they should. I agree with them. As much as it hurts me, I agree with them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, see, in a place of business, when you're starting to say or do certain things that is a harm to my brand, I gotta protect myself. People getting on here talking about me too. A lot of these talking points are going to be gone. It's like, hang on, let me drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. I really feel for some of y'all who built y'all platform off of beef. What they got a new policy? Yes, they do. They have a new policy that cracks down on swearing, obscene talking points, gestures, sexualization, a whole plethora of H&R stuff. That they're like, whoa, this is how you guys talk? This is how you guys get down? Well, the women, word? Bye. I'll let y'all know. You know, when I thought about this, when I first came to YouTube, I never thought I would get this type of upset and angry. I used to get depressed. Let me show y'all a video. Okay? I want y'all to see that. Here y'all have it where men who have done damage and harm but you're going to have both sides going in about this man. This is a dead man. I don't know what to tell y'all. If you got a young channel, you just now get into 1,000 or, you know, you try and get yourself squared away, leave them. I know that sounds weird, but y'all need to leave people alone. Y'all need to start worrying about single mothers. Start trying to worry about men's sexualization. Start worrying about, yo, what Miss Patty got going on. I partially miss it, but I understand that how business go. That's just how business go. What's going on, man? Tomorrow.
Hey, what's going on, man?
This is the end. I'm pretty much having a one last conversation with them. I had a sit down conversation with Server and with people who work at Google. And pretty much they had a long, drawn out month of a conversation because we already know YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate company, correct? And their platform is huge, but I don't think they foresaw these types of messages and behaviors going on their platform. You can't get rid of them or email them. You know, people don't answer the email. So they did a gentrification. Do you think that's out? Because we're both content creators. We've been here for a while. We have written and produced and collab a lot of our products and works and stuff. What do you think? Do you think this is extreme that YouTube new policy is the Ragnarok, the end all be all of purge for a lot of these right wing Manosphere, Ratchet panels and stuff, or literally they may need they could probably try to work this out. What's your thoughts on all of this? Was that
No, they're trying to force people to talk about things that are up to date and relevant. Like a lot of these people are obsolete and they've been out of here for a while. And like obsolete people don't need people to look up to or continued reasons to be obsolete. They just need to be the hell up out of here. Like if you still ain't talking about building your own power or anything positive, you shouldn't have been here in the first place. You shouldn't have been able to garner an actual audience like that because you can't walk around your town and do anything like that. So actually, YouTube started promoting all the stuff that they claimed that they didn't want.
But now let me play devil's advocate. But man, tomorrow, you have channels that are trying to teach men how to be men and how to be alphas in their own right and stand up and deal with these women. And women need to understand their place. You have it where we're learning about Christian conservative values and how they cheated Trump with the election and about the jab and everything. Why is that wrong? I have my amendment rights and freedoms. I should be allowed to screen and post over here. Why is that a problem?
Yeah, but that's something that they've grown accustomed to. Like they didn't have those rights in the first place. It's kind of like the miseducation of the Second Amendment. It's like they just asserted that they had these rights and just kept going on like they had these rights until somebody really pretty much tell them that you don't have these rights at all.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
No, it's really not fair to people who play by the rules. They're constantly out of pocket. They constantly do things that people don't need, and at the end of the day, it's their stuff. It's not yours. They're like, well, I want to do my content on their stuff, and it's theirs. I'm like, hey man, it's always Rumble. There's always other places where you can go. And what they're trying to do is push you to those platforms. And when those platforms get big enough, they're going to do the same thing that YouTube's doing. Patreon, same thing.
Wait. YouTube may be out of pocket, but they're not going to do that. Rumble and all them other stuff, they're not going to get rid of us. We're coming over.
Not today. Not today.
Now you got to admit, we're over here making money. We're having we having debates, beefs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We're challenging these women. We're getting we have brothers like our Andrew Tate teaching men and teaching women like Brittany Renner about their sexual market value. We got those two guys in Florida, Fresh and Fit. How can you be against us when literally we're just trying to build a fundamental background? That way men can get back their patriarchy. That, you know, the sexualization. Don't you understand that the agendas of the, LGBTQP are taking over and destroying our homes? Don't you worry about the Latinos or all these things that are happening. We're fighting the good fight and getting out the information. We're teaching.
No. What these people are doing is they're seeding seeds of destruction for somebody to take this information and end up doing something with it that they shouldn't. And it's like the government's going to start holding YouTube responsible for things that are posted on their actual platform. They're going to start doing that. And YouTube can be sued for that. I think with this crafty language, like that's not how that works. Like if they hold you responsible for having something on there and you have out-of-pocket things be on there altogether, and if you give a voice to criminals and people who's trying to um, lead men astray, like the Andrew Tate and the Jordan Peterson thing, like that was never meant for their platforms to be used like that. That was never supposed to be used that way. Because if you wanted to fix this actual system and problem, you would actually come up with laws. You don't make people comfortable where they currently are at.
But see, that's the system of the matrix. They're keeping me and you from being able to speak. There has to be a place where men should be able to go to vent, where we can go to vent, talk about how the injustice of the family court, child support, how we're not able to see our kids. There want to be a place where we can let these women know that, hey, you're not a hot bag of chips. Like, I don't get, you seem like you're for these YouTube policies that are going to hinder us as men. Wait, hold up. Wait, you're for them? How can you be? Like, you hear what they're going to do to us?
I mean, there has to be rules, and foolishness has to be cut to the side. I mean, foolishness already have its outcomes. We're living the outcomes of foolishness already. So are we really supposed to allow these people to come back and actually mislead the broken circumstances that they created into a worse position? It would be crazy for anybody to allow something like that.
I can't believe you're with them. Like a lot of channels are going. That's like 97% of us. Like it's going to be a mass white herd. Don't you understand? These are pretty much.
It could include my channel too. It could include my channel too. But I can always talk about substance. Like I said, I have 3,000 bank shows that I haven't even done yet. Because all I do is write while I'm out here.
Like you listen. I was going to surprise you and a few others. I have at least 100 episodes of child support and single mothers to talk about. And I was thinking that we could talk about that. Hang on now. Now listen. YouTube is afraid of us challenging. They're protecting these women. We can stand up against them. We can make money. We can have conferences. We can. Why are you not for us getting on it? Like our channels are going to get wiped out. Like they're about to depopulate us. I think the thing about it is, and I also want you to understand, this is not just that. Listen, all them pro-racial channels that be begging hard and all. Listen, y'all might want to relook at these policies. Y'all think it's just on. Y'all think the main thing that y'all just looking at is the profanity. Am I correct, MOT? That's not the only thing.
Yeah, it's not the profanity. It's the profanity connected to what they don't want you to be actually spreading. It's not just profanity for profanity's sake. It isn't. It can't be, because there's something within the monetization process that tells you whether or not it has moderate, medium, or heavy cursing in it. So if it was just about cursing itself, it would be something that's different. So.
It's everything you think about on BMT and MLC, especially when these people say, I need to get paid. And it's not really out of juice or squeeze with the monetization, but really true. When most people do content or any type of podcast, they feel I just turn on and say what the fuck I want. And it's much deeper than that. You get me? And now because it's being more and more commercialized, even to the point where they say, well, I'll go to Rumble. I said, go ahead, build a Rumble. And they're going to have the same situation in 5 or 10 years down the line, same way. Because they like the content only to build their stuff up. But as they get more and more commercialized on us, and we like television, they got to follow certain guidelines. You get me?
Yes, they do.
And people don't think about this. If you watch regular TV, which I don't know anybody here, if they watch any episode or anything, you don't see the way how they carry on through live video, how people carry on internet. Totally different things, because America, we're very much say we're, I don't know for the word conservative and how we move just for the children's sake and the perception. But outside America, they don't have these same regulations to a degree. But here it's different.
Well, but black conservative men complain about black women. It's not about conservative policies. It's not about actually covering things that are actually happening. It's not about covering Supreme Court justice picks and the outcomes of actual decisions. No, black conservatism is a grift onto itself. Unless you're talking about policies, then it makes sense. Policies you can coordinate with. You can't coordinate with the actual culture war conversation. I mean, you can't coordinate any type of change with that. It's literally celebrating the brokenness of the environment.
Now, hold on. Now, hold on. But I have to fight back. At least fight these reapers that are coming. Okay. Reapers. Hold on, Commander Shepard. Hold on. Now, the thing about it is this: that we were told that this was a free space where we could voice our opinions.
What?
Now, hold on. I have to know, because here's the problem. This is why I'm saying that this is becoming a dictatorship. YouTube doesn't mind taking my they don't mind money. Now, where does this stop? They're not going to stop certain groups and agendas from them talking their talking points. Why can't I talk about that of the wholesome family of a man being a man and a woman being a woman, and they knowing their place in gender roles and equality? That's what we're here for. Why do they fear more men that are going to possibly start dressing nice, wearing suits, burning candles, doing what they have to do, the Nika Marie's and all this stuff? You got men and women coming on telling men and women how to be men and women, and get people back in the home, submit, learn their value of the marketplace between their legs. Men are now going to be sigmas. I don't get, why are y'all happy for these things? I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for this.
The problem is like a lot of this relationship conversation stuff should have never been able to get off the ground. Because you can't do this stuff within your city. You can't pull up within your city and call yourself talking crazy to anybody within your city.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be consequences for that. But it's a net negative. Like, you have to understand this. Now, keep in mind, I'm seeing what they're doing. So you want to damage the credibility of all women because certain women won't submit to you. So you're willing to submit to an actual philosophy. and yeah, they spend more money than you. And yeah, they're eventually going to get you up out of here. Even Pearly Thing's going to get the hell up out of here, too. The white women going to get hurt up out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Soon.
You see, she was in the convention, MOT. You see when she was having a convention with all them white so-called people? Remember?
Now, hold on.
No. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
Now, here's the thing about it. And okay. Because pretty much I accepted my fate. Okay? I've been writing for years. I remember me and MOT used to, back then, we used to sit down. Shit. I think you got, by yourself, you got 300 unused episodes in the chamber you haven't even touched. And I got, and I know
that's just Black Man's Congregation. I mean, like I said, I got 3,000 on kind of, everything.
And so I'm at peace that I know that when they go through and start doing the actual purging and demonetization of these channels, I'm not going to survive. I'm not going to get through it. Like, I've already seen it. I'm getting so many email bombardment. I know it's just accumulating. And I'm fine with that. I was part of the problem. I was part of that process that they want to get rid of. It's okay. It's okay. No different than how MOT said, listen, our channels, if they have to go to get pushed aside, then it is what it is. Maybe yours too, Chaos. Like, you gotta understand, like, YouTube now. Well, no, here's the thing about it. And MOT and I, like we were going over, YouTube was like, whoa, just like they got rid of Google Hangout. Why did y'all think they got rid of Google Hangout? Google Hangout didn't want these kind of talking points on their platform
for 8 hours. For 8 hours, BMT. When I first started coming around the live stream section, back when they started introducing it back in 2017 or 2018, one of the years, if I can remember, when they started doing live stream on YouTube, I've noticed when I was listening to or participating in some of these panels, these things would go for 8 hours. I'm saying, what the hell? I sit here for 8 hours talking on some nonsense. That's my waving. Okay. Yeah. Waving.
But you
All
can
right.
waste that type of time if you ain't trying to make no progress, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a
You're right.
lot of y'all, a lot of the game sexual market talking points.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you gotta understand. Like, if you just do like just look back to that radio. Okay, this is all of this is video radio. And when you do radio,
Yeah,
they
it's
have
all.
something called, yeah, they have like right, they have like something called the FCC. And
Yeah.
he can tell you that if you violate that of the FCC, they will fine you. They'll
Yeah.
fine you, and they will strike down that of your radio station, your show. It won't get no playtime. You'll have somebody come in there, and they'll walk right into your studio, and they're gonna hit that button right there in front of you and shut you
Mm-hmm.
down.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll come right if
Yeah,
they have. They'll come in there with a deputy or a sheriff.
yeah, but here's the thing. Like, YouTube is doing what the government wants to do to YouTube. Like, the government actually wants to bring the FCC in here. The actual government wants to bring people in here and background check the hell out of everybody who actually being here. They want to do that. They actually want. The Pentagon wants to do that. The Pentagon always wanted to do that shit. And it was like, look, we need to know who these people are. So when you're talking crazy, they can be able to geolocate you, which they can from your actual phone or whatever device that you and actually get you up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many YouTubers do you have to see law enforcement run up on or run in on before you actually recognize that it's pretty easy to get you up out of here? And an actual bad press can get you out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's like you got the people, the real liberals who just don't want to be held responsible for anything, want everybody else to build a system so that way they can come through and tear it up and destroy it, like the real liberals. You know, the real liberals that people claim that ain't here. The people who don't want to learn anything, the people who don't want to participate in society, but wants to leverage everybody else's participation and want to whip their backs to get them the actual results that they want faster. It's a very convenient way of just getting rid of all these people at the same time.
Right, and that's true. Right, that's true. What you're saying, K Business Podcast. I know you talk a lot about business and getting LLCs and how to properly do multi-stream income. Shout out to you and that channel. Listen, y'all. The federal government, just like if y'all didn't think that they weren't listening and starting to look into Facebook, you thought they were overlooking YouTube. You thought they were overlooking it with all these people who have been doing like mass, either talking about deleting people, taking out themselves, talking about this over sexual promiscuity. We told y'all to calm down with that, man. We told y'all to calm down with that. Now y'all have it where so much crazy stuff keeps happening. Like YouTube, like if they could try to come back to sue Bill Gates for Microsoft, who else had what else conglomerate companies have they sued? They sued Bill Gates from Microsoft. They sued Facebook. Facebook got sued. Google has to start being more aware. Like, why do you think certain countries do not allow Google in there unless Google adheres to their laws? And I know y'all say, "Well, what are you talking about?" China. China doesn't play around with Google.
Yeah, Google is the biggest, isn't it? Database of all.
It is.
Think about it. We use Google Chrome, right? And they monitor every data. So yeah, just like TikTok. I tell people about these apps from other foreign countries. They're collecting your goddamn data. You get me?
Now,
that's why TikTok like that. Especially
now the thing about it is, and MOT brought up a very interesting point. He said sooner or later,
I gotta come down because
the other channels such as Rumble, I believe that's what people say they're going over to Rumble
to build them up, and they're gonna have the same problem too.
Yeah. Now, why do y'all think that would happen? I mean, honestly, YouTube is YouTube. Why do you think the other platforms that these people are going to start divesting to? Why do you think that they will start doing that also?
because the
He
big
will.
money is eventually going to want control over this type of information going out. And the best way to do it is through advertising dollars. Like
Thank you.
they talk all that, that type of, oh, come over here. Yeah, they're trying to build a platform. But once their platform is already built, they really don't need your help anymore
Mhm.
because they would rather have them advertise dollars than you have your so-called free speech. People keep acting like their free speech is something that everybody protects. These companies are here to make money. And if they can make more money out of you not being on their platform and them having kids blowing snot bubbles and like blowing out birthday cake candles, and yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that. Right after they build you up, yeah, yeah, right after you build them up, that's exactly what they're gonna do because that's exactly what they have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. This is pretty interesting. You could say it's Andrew Tate's fault if you're looking to blame someone. Imagine someone get that big on your platform and then traffic. Um, I see what you're bringing
I
out.
gotta jump down a little
Overall,
bit
99
too.
media.
I have to go down a little bit.
I would definitely want to tell you. This was long before him. He's just one of the problems that you know about. Um, we're saying that a lot of stuff has happened on this platform. Again, it's like I like the best description, and I'm not sure if brother MOT is going to talk about it on his platform. Why now they're hitting end game? It's like the engineer of the Matrix. Every so often, the Matrix does a hard reset. Doesn't matter what Neo and all of them say that they can do. After a while, the engineer's like, okay, I'm done playing this game. You're not going the jail the inmates don't run the jail, and this
Yeah,
is what it go. And this is it's about that time. Except this is the last time y'all gonna be doing this. Go ahead.
this is why I keep saying that there should be policies and always different laws that continuously be made because people make it past a certain threshold and then things happen. But at the end of the day, you have to keep up with the foolishness of things and how things happen. Because imagine if they put in no financial regulation since the actual depression. How many times we would go into a depression? That's what happens. The environment changes. You have to assess the environment, and you have to make laws to keep up with the current level of foolishness that happened within the environment. The problem is they're just using advertising as a way of doing what they actually did. Yeah. Okay, so think about how they desegregated lunch counters within the United States. They knew
Mm.
it was racial. They knew it was wrong. You know what they did? They hid behind interstate commerce to actually get rid of that. Not
Wow.
racially. They use a monetary based argument to get rid of bad behavior.
Dang. Now, now here's
All
the
right.
thing about
I'm gonna jump down. We'll talk later,
okay.
BMT. Okay.
All right, Chaos. Now here's the thing about it. And somebody, and I had a great conversation. Shout out to the guys who worked in IT to help educate me. It's, the way how one of them explained it. He said, "Do y'all not get taxed? Taxes? Tax? Can y'all not file your taxes through YouTube?" And I was like, "Yes, we can. Do y'all not get paid? Yes, we can. So is it not fair that after a while your supervisors start putting out mandates of what you can and can't do, or are allowed to talk about even in the break room or on the premise?"
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
Even
What's
if
your
you're a contractor, and especially if you have a contractor, you don't have any rights. Like people keep assuming that they have all these rights. We're not employees of YouTube. We're 1099 contractors that partner with YouTube. They can come up with any type of rules they want to get you up out of here. They can write things as narrow and as broad as they want to get you up out of here.
you know the thing, and I try, and this is what I'm saying, you guys. I know y'all gonna say, "Well, that's fine. Like we can go take our power. YouTube's gonna hurt for not having us here." I can promise you,
Okay. You already got their money.
yes, they were not fair. They have big brand companies from NBC, and then
Walmart.
Walmart, all signed to them now. That you shop at and that you watch and keep up with every day. You disappearing, a few hundred of y'all will not hurt them.
And here's the thing: YouTube is not sharing advertising revenue with the people who they pay. You think they give a damn about the people who they don't pay, who they just allow to be on here for free? You know how much server space they have that they're actually paying for these people to actually be here? Like they have no idea about anything or how anything works.
Now, see, the thing about MOT is, where are these men and women? If my life was revolved around YouTube, I'm just saying, if my life revolved around YouTube, this is where I go to vent. This is where I go to get away from my pain and my problems. This is like I lost everything, and I come here. I sit on panel with my friends all night long throughout the night. You know, I drink my beer and smoke my cigarettes, and we talk about things that are going. Why? That's not fair that you'll take that away from me. That's not fair. Well, I mean, I know some of y'all are probably saying that. I'm going to show y'all a video. I'm going to show y'all a video. So you got talking points of, and make sure I show y'all, but I don't want to dox myself. But listen, this is no shot or this. But all this stuff about dating, about what men should be like, and you know, how about that of the ways and woes of the woman, and all this stuff right here. I gotta be real with you, man. They're going away. These are all yes, the alpha male strategies getting hit with all these men channels, all these women channels, all this ratchet talk, all this stuff right here. They're getting rid of it. I'm just letting y'all know. They're like y'all. I told y'all. MOT, I tell you, like they're doing the purge of all purges. That computer is very heartless. She does not care. Like once they finish putting in the programs on how to pinpoint and hit everything, it's not going to matter what y'all say. What's your thoughts on that, MOT? You think that's fair? That I mean, they got that. They got beef sectors. They got all this stuff. Like, what's your thought? Do you think that that's pretty rough that they're taking away our spots?
It's not theirs. It's always been theirs, not yours. They're just reassessing control and deciding who to kick off the ship. They use you to get their numbers up. Shout out to K Business Podcast down there. They use you to get their numbers up. They said that they was quite open to everybody, and then they just start kicking people off the ship. That's what happens. Happens every time. It's really not that difficult. It's really not that hard. Think about it. You open a club. You say you can dress however you want to. The moment there's a shooting, guess what they're doing? They're changing the dress code policy to get rid of certain people out of there. That's what they're doing. They're going to get rid of certain people and lessen risk by getting rid of certain type of people by changing the dress code. The only thing they're doing is just changing the dress code on YouTube. That's it. That's all it is. It's really not that difficult.
Now, shout out to you, G Dizzle. You brought up a very profound fact, and this is if they could create ad-friendly evergreen content, yes, a lot of people wouldn't have to worry about that. However, sadly, lower vibration mindsets, they sell in these spaces. Being a ninja in this space sells. Getting poom poom sells. Being the hottest thing on the block, yo, talk about the latest beef, talking about that of being the man, or how you can be on OnlyFans. I don't know why, but that seemed to be selling. And towards that guy who's filling in those codes, he's like, "What are y'all talking about?" We done heard throughout these spaces people say, "I ain't gonna vote. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that." At some point, can you get mad at this? Say, why do we care that we're gentrifying your hood? I'll wait. That's yours, baby. Y'all had 7 to 10 years. Your Sergeant Willie P's, your Carols, all your heroes had 10 years to clean up their mess. If I'm wrong what I'm saying, MOT can correct me. All y'all men and women had 10 years to clean up your mess. Guess who now has to come through and go clean y'all up? The white man. And don't worry, he'll be cleaning up his people also.
I mean, that's a lot of things that need to be fixed to have substance related to it. But a lot of these people ain't here for substance. They came here to hang out. This is the new block to where they used to have to leave their house to go around this foolishness. Now they just turn on their phone for this foolishness. That's all.
But come on, MOT. Like, I don't got nowhere to go. I can come here. I can talk to the honeys. I can get played. You know what I'm saying? This is a place where if you come around or G Dills will come around, y'all start talking that crazy veteran stuff where y'all been working for the white man, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, y'all, just because you think that you some man with some stuff, you understand, I'm a hustler. You know, I get women every day. So, of course, you are glad I'm going because you feel the game that I bring to YouTube.
Actually, like what they're saying is that they don't have any core principles. They don't have any principles at all. They're willing to do anything for money, even if they have to sell poison to people that they know it's not going to get them anywhere. That's actually what they're saying. Well, since most people in this space don't have any level of principle anyway, that's why I just changed the content. My content will exclude you, or my content will include you as needed. Most people are here to, oh, well, I have a brand. I have to be full of crap. I have to do this stuff. I have a brand to protect. And you need to help me with my brand by sitting there and saying nothing while I do this stupid stuff. Okay. All right, man.
Now, somebody brought up a good point. Now, I don't know what to talk about. Over on 99 Meter brought up about how Ratchet making a video on building home, your CPM like 30 per 1,000 views versus use 3 CMP would get. And after that, they said overall Ratchet content only pays well for certain people. The masses can make more money waiting on tables than making content. Now, let's look at that. A lot of people have quit their career, and now we're career YouTubers now. We're professionals. Isn't this illegal that they're cutting out our YouTube content where we make money? That's salt and butter. We make content.
They bet on the wrong horse. I mean, if you keep betting on the same horse, at some point that horse is going to start losing. And if your only betting strategy was betting on a specific horse or putting all your eggs in one basket, you was eventually going to fail anyway.
So I want some of y'all to understand, for some of y'all that are professional YouTube content creators, yeah, I don't care how squeaky clean you made your content, that demonetization is coming. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that. It all depends on just when. You know, and I know some people say, well, why are some of y'all glad? Because, you know, it's like going back to, I know some people think, a lot of people say that they hate the negative stereotypes of the hood. But whenever they're backed into a corner, you know who you are, boy, Pipsqueak? I'm from Chirac. Wait. Why are you reverting back to that mentality? Why are you telling me about a street? So you got it going on where people are using certain talking points to prove that of who they are and that why they should be validated.
Yeah, I mean, like this. This is like game dudes who are not pimps calling everybody squares. That well, in the pimp world, if you're a non-pimp, then you are a square. Period. But like we're talking about artificial street dudes pretending like they did time for all this stuff for a community that they now want to save that they destroyed beforehand. Like it just doesn't make any sense, any realistic, rational sense.
But okay, I'll give you that. But is it fair that they're going to attack, like, if I have a pro-black channel for raising and defending my community, and I just want to tell you how them snowflake boys did all kind of atrocities to mine. Like, I don't think they just like us being on here talking about reparations or talking about how Deion Sanders left us for them white women. I think that's the thing about they might be afraid of. That we talking about that check.
Deion Sanders have about $3 million in endorsements right now by moving to Colorado. That's not even football money. And you talking about him staying in Jackson State, man, stop.
Okay, but we be on here talking about black empowerment, about, you know, for our brothers and sisters, raising our kings and queens. Why would that get strike?
Because it's not realistic, man. It's not realistic. It's low brow stuff. You could do it on your own. They just don't want you using their platform to promote that stuff. That's all.
It has to be something. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we can start educating our children on YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, like, do our classes and stuff. You don't actually have to go to the class or school. You can just, you know, YouTube. I read a few articles on how to drive a semi truck, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Obsolete people were to stay obsolete. Obsolete people wasn't supposed to push their obsolescence onto other people. They were supposed to stay obsolete. They weren't supposed to bring this hood stuff to the internet. They weren't supposed to do that. And they're just creating ways to get them up out of here. Yes, I could very easily create a monetized channel about trucking. That would do very well. But I don't want to give away this information for free because I get paid off of teaching people how to do this stuff. Yeah, I could go create a book on trucking, giving away millions of dollars worth of information for $15 or $20. I'm not doing anything like that. That's stupid. I mean, dude, if you have value, it doesn't matter. If you have value, you can find a way to leverage that to get paid. But a lot of people just don't have any value. and they still want to be paid anyway. Even if they have to do foolishness to do it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
One person in the chat says this is just a way for them to get rid of the niggas, and I can agree to that. That
Well, wait, hold on. Before you go for it, just ask them: are they mad because they're going to get rid of those people? Yes or no? Are their lives personally going to be affected if they get rid of those people? Yes or no?
That what do y'all think? Y'all think that they're personally targeting black folks or minorities or conservatives? Do y'all think that this is profiling, like YouTube profiling? What's your thoughts on that?
I do think they're targeting conservatives, to be quite honest with you. I do think that for certain. But conservatives should never have had a voice in media in the first place because they don't talk about policy. They talk about culture. They talk about trying to take rights away from people and all that kind of other stuff because that's what they own. They're not trying to actually improve the environment. We're trying to keep the environment the same so that way a couple of people can win.
Now let's look at this. Okay. We have it now. It's no secret. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I got the message. T got it. Our main business channel, the Black Men Congregation. Check it out. YouTube does not want you at all to be talking about medical treatments, like i.e. like when you're getting that of certain vaccines at the clinics or doctors or VAs. We do not want you to talk about that on YouTube.
They can be held liable and responsible for that misinformation that they put out, man, by the federal government. That's the only reason why. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I got free speech to talk whatever I want to. You have free speech inside your house. You don't have free speech on somebody else's platform. That's not how free speech works, man.
Right. And so when it comes to some of these conversations, listen, y'all, they're kind of more so key in on the conversations now. Now, when you start putting in certain stuff or talking points or channels or areas, they start zeroing in now on those conversations, and they start like y'all gotta understand the algorithms that are the way they are. They're setting you up like that for a reason. It ain't gonna be hard to pinpoint you. It ain't gonna be hard to pinpoint you. And again, shout out to G Dizzle. I know you got Tech G channel. I know you have Tech G channel. That is an amazing channel if y'all want to get into IT. He has courses and he does pretty much go over that you can fill out for and sign up for it. I don't know the full details. I do know that me and MOT had a channel along with female calls. We were going over property. We were going over real estate. And I remember MOT was mid-sentence before he got back on the truck. Guess what? It just flagged us. Not YouTube, but other people flagged us because they thought that what we were talking about was sending black folks, I cannot make this up, to the white man. So
yeah.
G Dizzle says these new guidelines aren't about niggas, it's about YouTube finding ways to preserve money due to current future economic trends. Shout out to G Dizzle about that.
I mean, but you have to understand that in instituting any type of rules does affect those people. So in essence, they're always affected by rules.
Well, it's a conversation of whenever you. It's pretty much the it's the H&R conversation that a lot of people try to turn away from. You get what I'm saying? Like at your place of work and business, they give you a strict guideline and policy to what you can talk about. No.
Or even search for it on the internet within their business.
Right. So y'all, I want y'all to understand, man. Like, it's not pinpointing towards just one race or group of people. Even though I know people feel like it is, it's really not. It's more so on that of do what you're told. That's it. Like, just do what you're told. Like, there's plenty. Like I said, there's plenty of conversations I could have gone over. I wanted to talk about. I learned that. Hey, guess what? This is not the platform to do it. So, a lot of people definitely are going to be hurt about this. Definitely, y'all guys got to start being more realistic, man. YouTube is definitely going to change. I know. I know MLT is going to have a little piece of a segment about this because
Nope. Not gonna say anything. Just watch
oh,
these
you
people disappear.
gonna try to warn
Nope.
them?
Nope. Nope. Tell
Oh
them
man,
anything. Just keep let them talk about women and all that kind of stuff. Just watch them just poop. Yeah, man. Don't. Oh, hey, don't tell me anything.
well, I try to give y'all a heads up. MLT, he's not feeling telling y'all nothing. He just wants to be there at the end game goal when.
Finger snap.
So
I already got 2 other monetized channels. Like I don't have to worry about this stuff.
mhm. Hence, you do not own your YouTube channel. Yeah, we never really did. Y'all gotta understand, like our channels.
It's
Yeah,
free
you.
content for them to be used
Yeah,
however they want to use it.
it was never holding to your channel. It really wasn't. So I can honestly
Yeah.
tell you, I know some of y'all think that hey, that they got that this is not fair, but if you don't like it, quit. You don't like it, quit. So
I think this is for things that are monetized. This affect monetization. This doesn't affect you not being monetized. It doesn't affect you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
however, you garner enough attention on foolishness and nonsense, especially when it comes to this relationship talk, then you are going to be respected.
You definitely have it where which you brought up an interesting point overall in media. A lot of these false calling the police, having content creators be swatted and everything. Um,
That stuff is
it,
illegal. They just don't prosecute it. Like I don't understand how come they don't. All right.
but see, here's the thing about it. Just like me, and you talked about the FBI tightened down on Facebook. They started tightening down on different kinds of operations of business, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so that's what you're doing." Bet we got a way to handle that. And again, after a while, when you start seeing your stuff turn up or act some type of way, you start feeling, it's pretty much like I said. Y'all got to just be more mindful of the things that are coming down the point. I mean, I'm just trying to let y'all guys know. If you want to go sign or write your little agreement of attrition of why they shouldn't be allowed to do what they do, I'm gonna best tell you good luck. I'm gonna tell you good luck. So y'all can take it from there. I'm already MOT that if they do go through this type of purge, we probably will be get demonetized. Well, I know I definitely. I don't know about MOT. He might definitely take that dip, but hey, here's what it is. Your thoughts on
I mean, man, I'm not gonna be affected. My show is about answers to problems.
that?
So I don't. They don't donate to answers to problems. They donate to foolishness, and it's their right to do that. They donate to what they want to see more of. It is what it is. Like I'm not worried about it. I already have outcomes that's not based on foolishness, and I don't have to make friends with foolish people. It's a great thing for me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, definitely. Y'all might want to start picking up other trades, skills, crafts, and what he talks about business. I talk about politics and firearms and different other stuff, and I get it's boring at times, but literally these are things that could probably put you in the next level of life. Again, we'll definitely have that little hash out conversation. MLT, anything you want to tell them before we wrap it up?
Nah, man. Nah, man. Enjoy your life. Skill up and start worrying about people who's focused on the relationship conversation. The reason why they're focused on the relationship conversation is they're trying to draw the actual attention off the fact that they ain't got their finances together, so they want to blame the woman for not choosing them like they chose other people. It's crazy.
Hmm. Overall, says use the business, the music I use to teach STEM and other classes. It just opens out funding. Most big successful YouTubers don't even really rely on YouTube AdSense for the bulk of their income. It's only smaller channels that haven't figured out how to create a legit biz out of this. I interview on my Zelda channel boxing coaches and stuff you can do for creative rather than talk about easy topics. We did exactly YouTube for main income to live off, and that's the thing about it. Y'all. A lot of people messing y'all bet on the wrong race course. I mean, they really did.
And this stuff is always unsustainable. This isn't a 20-year plan for you to talk about women online. It's not a 20-year plan. It's a 3-year plan at best. 3 year.
So y'all gotta understand, guys. Like this is it. All that crazy weird talk that y'all been having. Just like they retired the General Lee car, they'll be retiring some of y'all real soon. Actually, some channels already been. Some channels already. Y'all can go look online right now. Look, you Google it. I put the description of the policy in my description below. But also, you got content creators already right now. I know I've heard of a few. And Motif probably saw a few of them. They're already talking about, yo, like, my channel's demonetized. It's already been struck. It's already been struck. So,
At the end of the day, man, you're in partnership with them. They can unpartner with you for any reason, and they don't have to give a reason either. They're just where we are, and people just don't understand that. They don't understand it.
so we'll see you guys later. Y'all take care. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for supporting. Y'all just, hey, change up y'all talking point. Change up y'all channel.
Can't do it. Foolishness was all they were capable of. So
And
they have to ride it out, man.
that's like, and it's Sally that we have a thing like that in boxing. If all you can do is just a jab, you ain't gonna win.
Huh.
Well, it's like, but think about like in boxing, they tell you you can't just jab. You gotta learn how to switch it up, and you gotta put a combo in. You gotta start putting a two step. You gotta start throwing in some gut wrenches, some liver blows. You can't do that, then I mean your career's not gonna last long. And sadly, I know some of y'all wonder, well, what is the woman doing?
Yeah, crazy. End of the day, Tyson is not even. I mean, everybody knew about his straight punches and his power punches, but that that short, straight left hand that people didn't see is what knocked a lot of people out. But you have to train on everything. But if you're just a one-trick pony, like bro, so a lot of people not gonna see that short, straight hand, man. Short, straight hand of reality.
So get ready for the Thanos snap. They already started. I know of some of my favorite content creators. This week, a lot of them didn't go live. To be honest with a lot of y'all, YouTube was not made for us to go live. It's actually made for us to record, then put it out there. They're more of a record, placement. So
Yeah, things of substance. Like it was never meant It was never meant for these people to come through here and have a voice like that. It was not meant for that. It was not meant for these street level conversations or this prison culture thing to come online. It was never meant for that. It was never meant to be the rap career for a dude in his 40s. It was never meant for that. It was never meant for 50-year-olds to come here and try to fix people that he's not even dating. It was never meant for that. Never meant for that. That's what it is, man.
All right, y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. I already got. Damn. I wasted at least one whole day writing goddamn content that literally is obsolete now. Shit. But I'm not
That's
mad
a,
at it.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Like I said, yo, YouTube try to get y'all up out of here, man.
Yeah.
I know y'all thinking he's being sick and cynical, but YouTube, he's all for purging and burning it down. And YouTube is definitely on that purge/burning it down kind of stuff. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, seriously, listen, y'all. Please don't be. If y'all got time, get it together.
And it's also a main source of attention too. It's not just income. It's a main source of attention and relevance that they don't have in their own personal life. It's that too.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm gonna see y'all guys later. Y'all say MOT, thank you for teaching us and blessing us with the information. Thank you guys in the chat. I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Y'all take care. Much love to y'all. Come on, let's get out of here. Great show. Great.